Today we will discuss some topics that have been going on, such as Romilli caught with switches full paperwork, teen killed around 10th place, and we will also get into Congress Park triple shooting. The first topic we will get into is Congress Park triple shooting. Recently, a triple shooting would happen around the Congress Park, and this shooting would take place in the 1300 block of Congress Street Southeast. Kill Mo would report on the shooting saying, "Triple shooting with one victim. Dead on scene in Southeast. MPD is on the scene of a triple shooting in the area of the 1300 block of Congress Street Southeast, with one adult male located unconscious and not breathing after sustaining gunshot wound injuries. Two juvenile victims self-transported to an area hospital. The news article on this Congress Park shooting would say one man was left dead, one juvenile, and a man were left injured following a shooting in Southeast DC. Police responded to the 1300 block of Congress Street on Friday, April 18th, around 12:25 p.m., for a report of a shooting. Upon arrival, officers located two adult victims and one juvenile victim suffering gunshot wounds. One adult man was pronounced dead at the scene. The second adult and the juvenile self-transported themselves to area hospitals for treatment. The investigation has determined the shooting occurred in the 1300 block of Savannah Place Southeast. Congress Park has been losing a lot of members recently, and one of their most recently losses would be Cheese, who was killed around Congress Park back in February. Congress Park beefs with hoods such as MLK, Paradise, the 8, Kenilworth, and the Z. The streets would react to this Congress Park triple shooting.
Three.
Global Dre on the beat.
Oh yeah, and them niggas really be bluffing, yeah. I got some Zah on my system, smoking that fast way, hold on my whistle, blowing my whistle, that don't kiss you, sending that then y'all niggas keep on dissing. Them niggas ain't YP, really be spinning with Drake, no little gun, nigga. My threes walk down, you know they be with it. Fist in the block like nigga who in it. They say they got switches, but nigga ain't spinning. Catch me a pain and I'm paying to quit. Tame me, nigga, throw it back in the dip. SD guy here, go cry to your mother. She was like, baby, get up. He was like, Mom, I'm stuck. That fast flies the truck. He thought he got hit by a bus. Long live wop, nigga, I'm gonna get back with burn. This forever is up. Them niggas ain't wappies, they come through they block, we ain't no switch. His name on the block, we ain't spinning. 762s, you know when I'm spinning. Try come through, we flipping the whip. They say they paying, they ain't no shit. Hop in the whip, you know we on Come through your block, you niggas be cooked. These empty YP pockets and throw my three so they know who took it. Feel like Brady, I'm dropping these dimes. 762, like command the crimes. Still once, you can't get that back. Talking about now to Rosa, quick that. Forever whopper, you know I'm gonna get back.
Long live keep on trap, feel with that.
Don't care where he at. I was thugging that ball and I call me a Tito, little real got dropped. Scared that nigga before they ain't acting. Spirit of YP, we get it crackin'. Nigga, you know we gon' whack 'em. Niggas ain't nigga be bluff. We spin them drakes, you know we gon' bust. Nigga be cap, them niggas be bluff. We paint the whip and you know we gon' bust. Hop on the car, you know we get up. Nigga, you know we gon' get back. Long live whopper, you know I'm gon' get back. We get shots, nigga, you know we gon' double back. Double back, yeah, we send some more shot. Get low, little nigga got low back. Them niggas be getting low when we come through. 762 and I spin on your block. Big boy API bought me a Glock. Me and my man, we stuck in the app. OT3 be thuggin' forever. Come through the 3 and get hit up. Switches decision, you know we gon' come through, bruh.
For the next topic, we will discuss teen killed around 10th place. Recently, a teen would be killed around 10th place and a search for suspects would be underway. The article on the killing would say an 18-year-old was killed in Southeast D.C. Saturday night, according to the Metropolitan Police Department, MPD. Officers responded to the 3,300 block of 10th Place Southeast for a report of a shooting around 11 p.m. and found a man, not conscious and not breathing, suffering from a life-threatening gunshot wound. DC Fire and EMS rushed the victim to a local hospital for treatment, but despite life-saving efforts, police said he was pronounced dead. The victim has been identified as Jose Walters of Southeast DC. Jose's teacher would go to Reddit and talk about how he just lost one of his students, saying, "My student Jose Walters was killed, may he rest in peace. He'd always come into my classroom asking for chips, and that will never happen again." A sunny, good-natured kid who was a joy to have in the classroom. Didn't know him as well as some other teachers, but still absolutely devastating when these things happen. People getting shot with their whole life ahead of them. Second guessed about posting, but living in Northwest, you forget how common this is in Southeast. Here's hoping to God that something will change for the better and no more of my students will get shot this year. And for the last topic, we will discuss Romilli paperwork. Recently, some paperwork on 37th rapper Romilli would be released, and in the paperwork, he is seen being monitored on Instagram Live by MPD, and they would pin 2 switches on Romilli from these Instagram Lives. Romilli would also be caught with multiple firearms and ammunition also. Now we will get into the paperwork the United States of America, by and through its attorney, the United States Attorney for the District of Columbia, hereby submits its memorandum in aid of sentencing. On February 29, 2024, the defendant, Mark Harris, pleaded guilty to count 3 of the indictment charging unlawful possession of a firearm and ammunition by a person convicted of a crime, punishable by imprisonment for a term exceeding 1 year, in violation of 18 U.S.C. Section 922 G1. Pursuant to the terms of the plea agreement, defendant Harris admitted to possessing 3 different firearms between June 1st and November 2nd, 2023, one being a privately manufactured firearm or ghost gun, and more than 150 rounds of ammunition. Both the plea agreement and the PSR calculate that the defendant's estimated guidelines range for count 3 is 57 to 71 months imprisonment. See ECF number 29, Final Pre-Sentence Investigation Report, PSR 991. For the reasons herein, and based on the 18 U.S.C. Section 3553A factors, the United States requests that the court sentence the defendant to a period of 71 months incarceration to be followed by 3 years of supervised release. On May 23, 2023, law enforcement became aware of an Instagram live stream posted by the defendant in which he was depicted producing a black handgun and stated something to the effect of, "Crack a nigga head with this joint." Based on this post, the defendant's prior felony conviction and his location in Washington, D.C. at the time of the posting, law enforcement sought a search warrant for his residence. PSR 5.14. On June 1, 2023, upon execution of that warrant, law enforcement searched the defendant's bedroom, where it appears he broadcasted the above live stream from, and recovered the following .45 caliber semi-automatic pistol with no serial number, a PMF or ghost gun, and an extended magazine with 12 rounds of ammunition and 1 live round in the chamber located under the mattress. A Palmetto PA-15 multi-caliber semi-automatic rifle with a 42-round capacity large capacity magazine with no ammunition located in the closet. ammunition in 4 boxes under the bed, 10 bottles of promethazine, including 9 inside a box that is consistent with how pre-retail promethazine is packaged for pharmacies, not consumers, and 2 bags of white powdery substance in a small safe. The firearms were submitted for DNA testing, which later revealed the inclusion of defendant's DNA on the DNA profiles obtained from both of these firearms. Despite this search warrant being executed on his home at the beginning of June, which alerted the defendant to the fact that he was under investigation and that these firearms had been seized from his bedroom, the defendant was evidently wholly undeterred. By June 30th, the defendant was again posting on his Instagram story in possession of multiple firearms. Notably, these firearms appear to be a Glock model 33 and 17, neither of which is consistent with the Glock 22 that was seized from the defendant on November 2, 2023. On October 4, 2023, the defendant publicly posted to his Instagram account a YouTube music video for his song Add It Up, CPSR 962, wherein the defendant is depicted holding a firearm with an extended magazine and a conversion device, as depicted below. A conversion device, often referred to as a switch, renders a semi-automatic firearm fully automatic, so it operates as a machine gun. This is a particularly dangerous combination with an extended magazine, where the firearm can expel dozens of bullets in seconds. In fact, the defendant describes how dangerous switches can be simultaneous with the below depictions of the switch. Rapping, explicit want smoke so we bout to pull up, switches on explicit ain't no way, you could duck. Based upon this video and other social media activity involving firearms and suspected lean on November 2, 2023, law enforcement again executed a search warrant at the defendant's residence, CPSR 919. This time, they found the defendant in his bedroom, where they recovered a stolen black .40 caliber Glock 22 pistol with a 15-round capacity magazine containing 14 rounds and 1 round in the chamber from under the bed. 10 rounds of .40 caliber ammunition from the dresser drawer. Various prescriptions that were mostly blank with some containing various names including defendant's name, contained within a bag on the floor, and 2 empty promethazine bottles on the ground next to the bed. Ident. The defendant was then arrested and charged by a complaint and ultimately indicted. CECF number. Attende indictment. The defendant has remained in custody since his arrest. The defendant's conduct does not exist in a vacuum. The district suffers from one of the highest, if not the highest, rates of gun violence in the country. Furthermore, the defendant also possessed a ghost gun in this case. Such firearms are designed to be untraceable and further the epidemic of gun violence in the District of Columbia. A 2023 report issued by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, ATF, found that the use of ghost guns in criminal activity in the United States has risen more than 1,000% since 2017, based on tracing request statistics. This trend has held within the district as well, with recoveries increasing from 25 ghost guns in 2018 to more than 313 in 2021. In summary, the defendant's egregious and repeated conduct supports a sentence of incarceration at the top of the guidelines range. That's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe.
He is on.
Hey, now what's up with your man? Shorty on that page though. Who that? You know who that is? Y'all be talking.
I don't know him, bro. I don't know that nigga, man.
You said out on Mario. You said that you was
Hey, why you was crying though, Millie? Hey, why you was crying, Millie? Why you was crying the other day, Millie?
What?
Tell him why you was crying the other day.
We not on that. Not on that.
Why you was crying the other day, Millie? Tell him why, man.
What you want? You a faggy, bro. That's not. I'm really convinced, bro.
Why was you crying though, Millie, man, the other day, man? Yeah, my DM talking about something. Man, my girl left me because of your post. My girl left me because of your post.
You should be wrong as a man. You out here with boys, now. Stop what you doing.
Man, my girl left me all because of your post, man. Why you do that, bro? Why you do that, bro? in my DM crying, man. Come on, man. You was a rapper. You supposed to have endless. Bro.
Man,
You a rapper, man. Come on, man.
Stressing artist? That's what you saying? What are you stressing?
Yes. But this nigga was
stressing
crying in
about
my
it.
DM
Oh,
talking about some,
man.
bro, go ahead, bro. But delete that, bro. Man, my girl left me.
And then you want
Man,
to
my girl left me over your post.
Like head, bro.
Ain't not artist, but you talking about the next man though, right? Listen, though, you saying you with a
Where that though?
where she at?
I'm saying with that, bro.
Man, she stepped out. Man, she
Hey, what you at?
What they gonna take a shower? We got you out of the way there.
stepped off, man. Yeah, man, this like 2 minutes.
So you did wrong.
She was like that, man.
Man, I'm saying though, right? So what? That was her making that noise?
That was his
Yeah, man.
Hey, that was her making that noise or you, bro? Which one?
Her. Come on,
Ooh,
bro.
stamp
I
it
ain't
right
know
now.
that was her, bro.
Stamp it.
Bro, on me, bro.
On who?
On me, bro. On
On
me, bro.
crazy.
Hey, now where you from? Where you from though, Adi?
Where you think I'm from?
You know what I'm saying? Where you from though?
Take a guess.
Brody, what part of town you from? Southeast, northeast, northwest? Where you from?
From Northeast, man.
You
from
from Northeast?
Northeast, man.
Where?
Yeah, man. I'm from Northeast, man. I'm from Northeast, man. That's no, man.
You from Mount Rainier? You from Rhode Island?
I'm from no Rhode Island, man. Man, I'm from.
Sherwood.
You wanna know what? Bro, I'm from the highway, man.
They said
295.
noise, Brody. They said you was looking at. They said you was looking at. Look what they said in the comments. They said, "Oh no, Murder Mayhem said you from Southeast, Brody."
I don't know that.
Hey,
Nigga,
bro, we don't want no.
I ain't even talking to you, Brody.
Man, we got unfit hot man too. You the
I'm from 295, man. I'm from the highway, man. 295.
Like shit.
I'm my grandfather. I'm from 295, right off the highway, man.
That's probably one of the B1 niggas.
Ain't nothing.
Let me see what you on.
From DC, man.
Yeah, everybody, come on, y'all. Send them a question without my ass. Oh, he ain't even trying to go lie. He like.
You ain't like none of these artists or none of them all that high your face. You can't come on this line.
You ain't getting on this lie.
We about to make y'all niggas a bid.
I got that big on me too. Oh shit.
Who that? Add that person.
Ooh.
Right there.
Okay. He back. Shorty from the Later. They declining them jump, DC. I seen you before no cop. You was bullshit. DC artists, I seen you. You was bullshit. Why y'all let me feel as DC?
Get the guy, bro. Oh, bro, we ain't even on that.
We gotta get the you can't even get on the line no more, man.
DC, how you all texting this right here, man?
I'm the king of no fees.
I'm jamming like
They know that jump, but they
King of the North, man. Ask about me.
Nothing.
Ask about me, man.
Huh?
Ask about me,
I'm
man.
trying to see what hood you from so I can ask about you.
Bro, I ain't from no. Bro, I tell you where I'm from, bro. 295, man. The highway, bro.
295.
Oh, so you from Virginia?
No, what? You don't know the city.
You from the highway, right?
You don't even know where 295 is. How you from the city and you don't know where 295 is?
You
Man?
said you from the highway though. You said
so you just from a highway, bro.
I'm from right off the highway, bro. Once you leave off 295, man, I'm right there, bro.
Good damn, like
nah, bro, man, shit.
They thought he was good as well.
the bubbles, the study was
What is going
Nah, go ahead, brother. I ain't on that though, for real though. Oh, they said they thought I was gay as well. Nah, man, that run down, man.
Y'all man from Kenilworth. Who from Kenilworth? You in Blazeburg. Who from Kenilworth though? Who DC artists from Kenilworth? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody told me that before though.
Nah, man. I ain't from there.
Nah, they said you just don't be outside no more, DCI.
Come on, Mo.
Nah, man. I ain't from there.
Brother, man, what you on, though?
He said
bro?
DC artists nigga VA finesse highway Jana Lee.
Bro, you can't even read, bro. That's just VA's
They smack at you. Yeah, you scared. You scared?
You can't read though, Millie. That's sad, bro. You like 5 and can't read, bro. Friendship Collegiate ain't do you no justice, bro.
You from Mactown.
Shorty 25 and can't read. That's embarrassing, man.
Man,
Shorty 25 and can't read. Oh, man.
Had to throw on the mask one time. I'll never forget. Good dog there, bro.
Yeah, I burned out.
Son, y'all. Are you texting us and you on the loud with us, bro?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
What type? Oh yeah, you want some? You want some?
I'm from Eastland, guy.
I'm too happy.
We on that.
We are real fun.
You told us around 295 Kenilworth.
All you big Asian.
You told us.
Hey, DCI.
Hey, we go DCI.
Yeah, man.
We go man.
Why she ain't come back in here?
You ain't got no
Hey, nah, she stepped out for like 30 minutes.
But she left, bro. I told you she left. She left, bro. Time out, Millie. Why are you so worried about me, bro? You need to be worried about trying to get your girl back. You need to be trying to get your girl back. No, time out. You need to
30 minutes, Brody.
the time out though, Millie.
I'm saying
You need to be trying to get your girl back.
You talking about no fun.
Bro, you was the one crying in my about something.
Shut
But
up,
you was the
bro.
one
Shut
crying.
up, bro.
It's been like 3
Wait,
times.
let us talk though, DC. Let's talk to artists for real though. For real. Said talk to us. We ain't put the title for nothing. Let us talk.
But she dipped, man. She gone.
I'm saying though, like.
Alright, say no more. You right. I got you. Got
Alright,
it. You got it, bro. Say no more. We ain't even talking about it no more. Fuck.
I'm saying though, you gotta stop lying though. Like, why the lying?
Nah, but time out though,
She
but
gone,
Millie.
man. She gone. She dipped. She gone.
But time out though, Millie, like you really be crying over.
Fuck me. But like, Mark Henry.
He said Mills look like Mark Henry. Nah, bro, why you adding him? He ain't gonna say nothing, bro.